Yeah, it doesn't seem like their family wants anything to do with them, which probably just made the situation worse. So let me take it out on other people that are happy. That's what this is. This is somebody who doesn't understand why they're so miserable. They don't like happy people. If they see anyone who's happy, then they attack them. They immediately want to destroy them. Tell me more about this predator. He said it's ironic that you'll have a dirty cop so close by, and then you'll have a predator, but the dirty cop will be focused on the female. Yeah, there he goes. Focused on the female, because he's a woman hater too. So you have a dirty male cop on one end, and you have a male fucking child predator on the other end, and then stuck in the middle with you is the female that both of these dudes are hating on. It's sick. It's so sick. You're the least stupid thing in this whole stupid town. So they thought that the female, or whoever this is that they're preying on, was stupid. Somebody thought that another person was stupid. You are exceedingly you, and you're just loyal to yourself to a fault. So this is something where I'm not hiding anything that I am, right? I'm not hiding anything that I am. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. It's wrong information. Again, it's people being told, or it's either not enough information or it's wrong information, because it's different with everybody. But this is the thing. A lot of people are getting themselves caught up because they're being told shit that's not true, or they're not being given enough information about something or someone. Hold on. I just saw a Rocky statue. Yeah, somebody's way too strong for these people. You guys, you know who you are. You know who you are. What's up with this hair and this? Feel the vibration. So you may be able to feel that these people are low vibrating if you're like an empath. Addicts. Some of these people are addicts, or they're just addicted to revenge. You know, it's different for everybody. Heroin. I just saw heroin, so that's what this fentanyl shit is for a lot of these people. But you can probably feel their energy if you're an empath. You can feel when somebody's dark around you. Official, yeah, one's a cop. Official. Every time I see the official pop up, that word official, it's because they're talking about a police officer. An official sent them at the right time. Yeah, right place at the right time. So somebody's actually at the right place at the right time, but it's for like the end of their shit. Okay, come in the true spirit. Is this the official, the police officer? There's an official on both ends. There's one that is a dirty cop, and there's another one that was sent by a dirty cop. All right, this is consequence for coming against this person. Stop being so evil. Stop taking out all the hurt that you've experienced in your life out on somebody that don't even know your ass. For some of these people, it's because of money. They don't realize they're taking L's because this is karma time. This is time you gotta pay back for shit you've done. And the more you try to fight it, the worse it gets. Yeah, allegiance to a destructive ruler, right? So you chose to be loyal, okay, and align yourself with somebody who's a betrayer as well. That's what it was. Alarm. Somebody could be alarmed, or hold on, I gotta answer this or something else. Hold on. Somebody possibly was going to pull a fire alarm or something like that to try to get somebody to come out or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Whatever it is, it's weak. It's weak. We would have more respect for you if you just literally like walked up to somebody in public and tried doing some shit and let everybody see it. But everything is so like pussy-like and secret, and wait till no one's around because I know that I'm a punk and that I wouldn't be able to actually just say, I want to do this because I'm badass and I'll go to fucking jail for it. Because you're weak. That's fine. You big dummy, I just saw. So like you're just a big dummy, is a straight opportunist. So whether this is the official, okay, which is not official, the eyes tell you everything. But I asked about this. And if this other person has children, then he should be actually more pissed off at the fucking. But you know how it goes, right? Tell me more. What did you think was going to happen? Exactly. So that's what they're saying. What did you think was going to happen when you aligned yourself with a destructive ruler, which is like a cop, right? A dirty cop or a dirty judge that's not doing their job. Somebody who actually took the quote-unquote authority that they had and abused it. What did you think was going to happen? I see you with my third eye, the only one I need. That's what I'm saying. You're with. I don't know if you know about third eyes. I don't know if you know about people being the all-seeing eye, motherfuckers being able to feel shit and sense shit, all right? Because they make people like us seem like weirdos on movies and shit, right? But really, it's just basically, I know what's going on. I see everything. I know what you're up to. I already knew why you were here before you knew you were here, or I knew why you called, depending on who's listening. I already knew some shit. What's up with months? Official and alarm. Months. This person may find it alarming how many months they have been investigated, that they have been being investigated. Somebody's going to be in shock at how long the cops have been watching them. Actually, they're going to be in shock. It's been for months now. That's why it's saying that. All right, let's see. Lifetimes of bad karma. Tell me more, please. Somebody's going to be alarmed finding out too. I bet is in love with you. I honestly think these are the good cops. Tell me about is in love with you. Tell me about is in love with you, please. Somebody from your past that you used to work with, possibly. There could be a detective that's in love with another person, because I just saw the hermit card at the bottom. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there are detectives and there are investigators and cops who are completely obsessed, but it's not a bad obsessed. It's like, I've never met someone like this. I've never seen somebody do this. They love the way that you're like balanced. There may be some people that actually want to like offer something to you for help, you helping them find balance in their life. But there's that, you make that tough. Embrace. Somebody may want to actually hug you or something like that. Embrace. Yeah, somebody's just, let me find out if this is because this could be just a weirdo too, but no, tell me the truth. Is this investigators, cops? Yeah, there's good investigators, detectives, and cops that are actually like they admire this other person. Yeah, because I honestly feel like you taught them about karma and how to balance themselves out, so that they could clear out karma. I feel like in the past, these people were possibly like wanting to get even with you, but now you turned this wheel in your favor, and now maybe they're realizing they're getting like really good karma for working with you instead. That's what this is. Tell me more about this situation with this Chester, with Mr. Coop. Tell me about this Mr. Coop. Ransom.
3, 2, 1, ignition. fuckface.
Astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything!
I want that brain taken out.
Heat Vision, the motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives, blocked at every turn by adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I forget about, don't make the sound. Just move out. Knowledge is power, for real.
I could stream you. I could stream you. You wouldn't even know. Do they? Do they really?
Now, look, I know there's probably a lot
Tell
of
me all
folks
about
from
it.
the tomfoolery show that I do that are wondering when the hell I'm going to do a ghost show.
Oh, God.
I am going to come back absolutely for sure this Thursday.
Thursday.
And,
What day is
there's a
today?
bunch of reasons for
Tuesday,
that.
11:33.
I'm actually going to restream that particular show on multitude of platforms.
God.
And we're setting all that up. And, you know, just a bunch of stuff.
He's setting it all up.
I don't want to hear about the other show.
He's setting
on
it
the
all up.
Capitalist Radio broadcast.
He's setting it up.
You know, talking about some serious
Now I know you don't listen to this show, so I'm just gonna play this for a bit. I never heard this before. He's live. Call it live. Does he even respirate?
It looks as though people are starting to come to
Markets.
reality. At least I hope. You never
that reminds
know.
me what's
You've got
gold
these
at.
Clueless retail investors out here continuously with the mean mindset of
What's the
buy
chat
the
say?
dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And here we go. Put the PC
anybody-
shot on. We
how
take
can
a
anybody
look at
fucking
the
handle this?
markets here right now as of 1:34 p.m. Central
Oh, God.
Standard Time.
Mike,
Dow Jones
Ghost, stop
Industrial
making this
is
show about the
down
global uniparty. Talk about the
0.9%
current state of
on the day
affairs.
today.
You sound like a
S&P
fruit,
is
unironically
down
supporting
0.56%
DeSantis.
on
You
the
really
day.
that blinded you believe
Nasdaq
politicians?
down almost 1%.
Well, that's from
I
Mike
think
in
that you're
Canada.
gonna get
The
hell
fuck
out
do you know
of
about
Nasdaq,
anything?
if you want my personal opinion, and I'm going to talk about that here in a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, that's what I want.
We got
That's
Mike
why I'm
hooking
here.
up with a super chat, of course, our Canadian friend. Go stop making this show about global uniparty and talk about the current.
See now,
state
okay,
of
now I just
affairs.
proved that I'm in the
You sound
stream.
like a fruit
See?
unironically
See how I did that? I talked about something
really
before
minded
that's already there.
policy
So in the
politics
future, when people look back and go, "Hey," they can say, "See, he's totally doing it." All this sad sack is doing is just sitting on top of the fountainhead.
Fidel Castro leading you in some kind of draconian way.
The reality that you don't care for your core audience and you would rather suck a blind retard from Hull's dick than earning money. That's a comment from Denton Ranger. That was a funny one. Oh, like JC Denton. That's funny. I like that.
The government cracks and passes the policy. That's how
Go,
our
should I buy
system
stock?
works, all right, Mike? I mean,
Dude,
no
you're
offense.
fucked.
I know you're up there in
Rifle
Canadian,
Slayer. Rifle Slayer.
and you people are too busy
DeSantis is a pedophile. George Soros back shill. That could be. I don't know jack or shit about George Soros. In case anybody's wondering, I have no. Hi. Is Jack Star clowning on Ghost? Because I can't. I gave him money once. I don't know anything about George Soros other than the stories you've heard. I don't know jack or shit. I'm not a Sorosian. Sorcerer, not a Sorosian. That's interesting. I wonder if Zoroastrian and George Soros have anything in common. I wonder. That could very well be. All right, what's this guy saying? I don't give a fuck about being banned. I'm fucking banned everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
It's going to say anything
All right.
racist or anything ridiculous. All right, I'm tired of this crap. This is a serious show.
Oh, God.
This is a serious show. I'm talking about financial insights.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
talking about political and social commentary
R.
up in
Damon.
here.
R. Damon 5000. Oh, that's Amelia. Welcome back, Ghost. I see you left us high and dry on Sunday. Mind if I ask what happened to the Ghost show that you said would happen then? That's got to be Amelia.
Look at this very volatile gold price. I mean, we still had
Maybe
about
not.
$2,000
Whatever.
recently, and now it's come
Could be.
down because you got a lot of people selling off, taking profits.
Are they? Oh, yeah. What's silver at?
Here, you're starting to see a
These things
pop-off
matter.
of oil because of the. I mean, all these weird deals that we're going to talk about between Saudi Arabia, the Nutrice deal with Iran.
Oh, look, it's green.
You got
Yay!
the Saudi Arabian deal with China and the refinery and all
Fuck
that stuff.
them. I don't
So
care.
There's a bunch of
I
things
don't
going
give.
on
I don't
here
give
that's
wild.
making it,
Don't give a wild river of goose shit about anything this man's talking about. Don't even fucking care at all. I'm utterly focused.
Was because Joe Biden
Oh, look, gold's up.
reversed
Yay!
his whole policy on not
Who?
domestically producing
What's he talking
oil
about?
for domestic
Oh,
consumption.
Jesus, who gives a shit about
That has
this?
been reversed.
Okay, they've got fusion lasers. They put trash, anything, in a bucket, and they point these fusion lasers at it. They make that noise, and then it creates more electricity in the combustion than it does in the firing of the laser. Like there's initial brrr, you got to power up the laser, but after that. They burn trash and they can make electricity. All this landfill bullshit, they don't have those anymore. They don't do that. They don't have they don't have the kind of problems you might think they have. Okay, they have been lying to the public. The people have been lying to the public for a long time.
This is the internet's here, folks. Do you
Yeah.
hear this?
Yeah. Long time they've been lying to people about what they got going on. And they got these fusion lasers that make electricity. They can't just tell people that. They tell the world, hey, we got this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, for one thing, you say fusion laser, and half the population immediately freaks the fuck out, thinking they're going to fucking blow up the cities with them or some shit. Because that's typically what the other half of the population is doing. Oh, you got fusion lasers? Ooh, can I use it on my car? I want to blow it up. Fucking, I'm not even kidding you. That's what they'll fucking do. So they can't tell people they got these fusion lasers. They can't tell people they got these fucking miniature bread box sized fucking nuclear reactors that don't melt down in the last 50 fucking years. Shipstone batteries. They can't fucking tell people they have those. People would freak the fuck out. It's what's that bullshit report? Shut up, dude. What's that fucking report that Joe, not Joe, hi Joe. That dude, Bell, yeah, him. He used to complain of the Brookings report. Blah, 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 blah. I can't remember the fucking stupid bullshit he said because it was all fucking Tavistock boilerplate. But the idea was, we can't have the aliens come down because people freak out, blah, blah, blah. They commissioned this report. And I'm going to call that Art's bugbear. He kept on bringing that up when it seemed to be irrelevant. And I don't think it fucking is. I think the reason why it is that way is because it was designed to be. Like they could have made a 50-year plan that would have just gently exposed the population to the wonders of fusion power. But instead, they did a 50-year plan where they put everybody to sleep and said, okay, you gotta drive cars. It's fucking 2023. Motherfuckers are finally having a fucking VTOL aircraft to go from the airport in Chicago to some fucking parking lot. Like, no shit. There's so much fucking traffic to O'Hare that it takes like an hour to get to your fucking plane just navigating the sales kiosk. So they've got little planes that like sky cars, but not, real sky cars. They can't. Okay, see, they can't have people whipping around the world in sky cars because they got television. You put the TV trained on a guy with a flying car. Fucking everybody's gonna want one. And apparently y'all can't have one. I wonder why. There's reasons. Mostly because you're all fucking stupid.
All right, not even that PPP crap.
Fuck you.
I can't believe all the people that went out there and took PPP money.
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about, but the triple P that I'm familiar with involves being a paladin. This guy, I don't think he even rates fucking Tempar
I'm
TV
not even
remote.
joking around.
What?
So anyway, I'm
What?
sorry,
What?
folks. I didn't mean to get
What?
sidetracked on that. I need to finish
Fuck you.
reading Mike's super chat. He said,
Paladin Protective Services. Now, you might notice that I don't hear that fucker right now because I'm typing, thank God. And I didn't use a code phrase that has 3 P's in it, did I? No, because I'm not going to use that one, right? Because that's just what I said aloud to the voice recognizer. Then I got to edit it before I send it. Yeah. Right. Right. Now, what I'm doing now, I don't actually know what I'm doing. Okay, but I'm doing it, and I'm doing it live. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. There. Now, this next thing I'm going to do is new. All right, I'm not quite sure what that does, but it does enable people to say that I'm fucking insane. I get if they want to. I would advise against that because historically that doesn't work out well for people who sandbag Jack Michelson, who also goes by the name Kuczi. I'm not insane at all. Fuck off. If you want to pretend I am or that I'm going to lose my mind, and then you can just fucking bet against me and at the last second pull the fucking rug out and then make all kinds of money while you watch me tumble to the abyss. That's historically that hasn't happened yet, and it's not likely to either.
OIQ making few statements about state of affairs with the collapse of your own country. Let me tell you something.
I don't have a country.
Our country is not collapsing. If anything, we're about to implement
I have a nation,
ourselves
fucker.
of world domination for the next 100 years. Once Russia finally collapses in on itself, and
God.
once China finally collapses,
What?
which those days are coming, all
Oh,
right?
Jesus. This fucking
Those
Kool-Aid
days
this man's
are coming.
drinking.
But anyway, as I was stating,
Go on.
the whole reason why we're having this precarious situation going on in the markets today
'Cause you
is
forgot my
because
fucking
of the
birthday,
Silicon
that's
Valley
why.
Bank collapse.
Who?
And as I've stated, if you've been listening to this show for the past several shows, I've said
this.
that the reason the Silicon Valley Bank collapsed was not because they
Did it really?
traditional
Good.
banking by
Fuck
lending
them.
out account holders money and charging interest on it, because you would think that interest going higher, banks would be making more money. But
Ha!
banks like Silicon Valley
Banks
Bank
don't make
in particular
money.
aren't
They
doing
just
that
steal
anymore.
it.
What made Silicon Valley insolvent, or not necessarily having enough liquidity to be able to suffice a run at the bank, was because, and look, the Federal Reserve vice chairman, his name is Michael Barr, said it best to Congress today. Put the PC shot on.
the fuck is with all these guys
Barr
named
to
Michael
Congress,
anyway?
Silicon Valley Bank failure is a textbook case of mismanagement. It's a textbook case of
All right, I
mismanagement.
need a beer.
And let me tell you what he says
I'm
here.
not
and I
gonna
quote,
lie.
Silicon Valley
It's
is a failure.
early.
It's a textbook case of mismanagement. Barr's testimony reads, the bank had concentrated business models serving the technology and venture capital sector. Now, isn't that what I've been saying, folks? Isn't that what I've been saying ever since this whole goddamn Silicon Valley Bank collapse happened? That the whole reason why they didn't have liquidity was because they weren't being a traditional bank and instead giving out money in venture capitalist form to anybody who knew the people that were in upper management. I mean, look, somebody who's a reporter, somebody who's an investigative reporter needs to look into this. And what they'll find is if they look into all the venture capital money that came out of Silicon Valley Bank, and you take a look at who received it, and you kind of go into their past and see if there's any
Who can do
connections to any
that?
of the folks in the investment banking or the investment committee over there at Silicon Valley Bank, the CEO, the CFO. I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is
No.
why I said that
No.
Silicon Valley Bank should have suffered, and the only people that should have got sufficed are those that fell under the FDIC insurance of $250K. All right,
Oh my
and
God.
anybody who had any more than that in that bank should have been with all
Uh-huh,
due respect, should have
and
won.
this is what occupies your time these days.
I don't know if you missed my super chat, but I asked, why didn't you do a Go show on Sunday? You mentioned that there would be one. I said there might be one. I didn't say there would be. Did something happen to cause the show not to happen? Yeah, I'm getting old, Art Hammond, okay? I'm getting old, and as a result, I can't do 9-hour plus shows 3 times a
Right.
week anymore, okay?
Yeah,
It's
he's getting
hard,
old,
all
all right.
I mean, I don't understand. You trolls, you think that I have like some freaking no life, that the internet is my life, that I'm some 2-bit loser in some trailer somewhere,
are.
guzzling down Cheese Whiz and drinking cheap beer that tastes like Kentucky Fried Chicken piss, watching old episodes of Jerry Springer or some crap. I mean, I'm just saying, man,
is.
I'm a business owner, all right? I'm a respected member of my community.
What?
All right, I got a life here.
Yeah, right.
What is it, Die
Here's
Gross?
a little bit more of my last 12-fare check goes.
Oh, come
I
on.
really need it more than I do.
Listen, if you're donating
By the way,
any
motherfucker.
entitlement money, please don't do that. All right, please don't do that.
I'm thinking I'm going to need a sponsor. All right, like them fucking rollerboard dudes. Like they don't call them skateboards anymore, right? No, it's not a skateboard. It's a longboard. First time I heard this shit, kids on a skateboard. I'm like something blah blah skateboard, and he's like, it's a longboard. Just about wet my fucking pants holding it in. He was so confident. He was so assured. No, old timer, it's a longboard. I had just about died. Oh, Jesus God. Oh, and I said, well, you're right, son. Oh, God.
And I'm glad that the Federal Reserve Vice Chairman is acknowledging this. And this is why this bank
That reminds me.
should never have been
God, this guy's so fucking boring. How do you listen to this guy at all? Okay, so the other time I'm walking down the street, a street I grew up on, 39th Avenue Northeast, right? And I'm walking northerly. I call it down because I lived at the apex of the middle of the hill, and then I crossed the street, which was 37th, I think, or 38th. I forget exactly. No, not that one. 15th. That's weird. I can't remember that number. That one's quantumly indeterminate. But anyway, 39th. I walk down, and when you go from my house, from my old house, you walk down the hill, and then there's a street, and then you cross the street, and then you walk through a relatively flat patch to some trees, and then a road forks up to the left. There's some more houses up there, and then the main road, 39th, up to the left is 39th Place. You go down to 39th, and it used to end at a wooded clearing. They eventually scrapped all that and built houses there, which I thought was a tremendous engineering feat. And there's an animal hospital there where they did not take Jewel. They did not take my cat to scan for her tag. No. They just fucking buried her. Fucking my fucking neighborhood. Fuck Belgab. My neighborhood's way worse. So anyway, you walk down 39th and you get to this walkway past the veterinary hospital, which certainly they didn't want to save her life. Fucking douchebags. And then you walk past that and you get to a gas station. Go Bears. And then you cross a creek, because of course you would want to build a gas station next to a creek, right directly next to the fucking creek, where the water can just run right off the fucking asphalt into the fucking creek. Obviously, that's the best place to put it. That's my town. Then you walk past that gas station to another gas station, and then there was a Starbucks that used to be a Skipper's. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was that guy's name? Andy something or other? I saw him one time cleaning the roof. There was a 31 Flavors that's got the lovely icon, and then that was replaced by a Mod Pizza that sells food covered in what I would presume to be toxic mind control chemicals, like MSG to the max. You got to go to that place and you put the stuff on like Subway. I'm sure they and Subway are owned by the same fucking vegetable promulgation firm, and you got to have a sauce at Mod Pizza. I tried going there went there once, and they offered me sauce, and they're like, no, you have to have sauce. Gotta have sauce. I was like, oh shit, this is like that movie The Stuff, where they fucking dig up the yogurt from the fucking fissure in the ground and sell it to people, right? Because it's an alien life form. That's fucking Mod Pizza. They put the fucking stuff on the fucking pizza and then you fucking wolf it down because it's the best fucking pizza you ever had, right? Mind control chemicals. That's the mall. Okay, but back to my story. I was walking from my old house to the mall, and it was a spring day, much like this one, although it was sunny unlike today. And there's some kids playing in the street, and it's a dead end street. I mean, it goes to 39th place and the end of the road, but there's no vehicle egress there. There's just the back entrance to the fucking vet. So they could have taken a right when they walked across the highway and carrying my dead cat's fucking corpse. They could have fucking taken a goddamn right and walked down 39th and then kept right at the fork instead of going left at the fork to go to 39th place northeast. They could have gone right down 39th Avenue northeast, and then instead of dead ending at the goddamn fucking wooded escarpment, they could have walked into the fucking veterinary hospital and said, "Hey, we found this dead cat. We didn't kill her. We found this dead cat, and then we want you to scan for the chip so we know where the owner is, so we can tell the owner that we found their dead cat on the goddamn highway." Is the fucking story, right? That's the fucking story. Consequently, I don't necessarily believe that I've got the cat's bones here. I think that the cat was abducted. I do. I think that the corpse that I found was perhaps not the cat or from the future. You know, they can send corpses back in time. It'll fucking kill them, so why not? And she was a bit of a bitch, so I'm not prepared to go either way on what's more likely, because this fucking queen, both of them, holy shit. But what definitely happened is that the cat went away, and they did not take it down 39th. But I walked down 39th to get to the mall this day, and I came across children in the street, and I did not strangle them and then leave their body on the goddamn side of the highway for me to find under a blanket. I did not do that. Oddly enough, I've never killed a human soul or any souls at all. I've never. I don't kill bugs, motherfucker. I mean, I do with every step I take and every breath I take. I exhale dead carbon dioxide atoms or whatever the fuck. So I have an impact on the environment, my carbon footprint, as they say. But no, I've never killed anybody. And somebody killed Jewel, or killed a cat just like her. And they killed a bunch of other fucking animals. That was what amazed me. This is a thing they do in the criminal underworld. I had no fucking idea until I saw it happening. Like 7 or 8 cats went dead or missing. Dogs too, I guess. Fucking people would attack each other through covert ways of attacking their goddamn companion animals, which kind of a cool innovation when it comes to clandestine warfare. Honestly, I mean, fucking nothing gets attention better, I think, than fucking abducting a cat and fucking leaving behind a goddamn corpse pretending to be her and having the target fall for it, and then wasting a year on whatever you did. I don't remember exactly what happened. I was pretty blasted. But on this particular day, I'm walking past these kids who are playing, and hopefully they did not know of the horrors of clandestine warfare. But they were certainly hip to strangers. And I'm walking by, and there's like maybe 7, 8 kids, and there's like I think there was a hopscotch in the street with chalk. Could have been. I see kids playing in the streets all the fucking time in my life because I live in America where kids get to do that, or they did get to do that, and I didn't pay any attention to it because they're just fucking kids. Like, don't walk into them, don't give a shit. That's me. I don't care about kids. I didn't like kids when I was one, so it wasn't like I was eyeing them up. I mean, this is my street. I know there's kids there, and there's been kids there for some time actually. Every year there's a new crop of them, as it turns out. So, but the kid that I'm walking past, she was the fucking the guardian of the road. She was like, "Hey, who are you?" Because I actually hadn't walked down the street for a few years at this time. It was the first spring that I was at home for a while. I can't remember, it was 20 something, right? But it was a street I'd walked down many times. I had played in the house that this kid was sitting in front of. Well, she wasn't sitting. She was standing on her fucking tippy toes, being strident. She was literally waving her little impotent fist in the air at me, right? I'm fucking 47 at this point, right? I'm walking down the street that I used to play on when I was a kid, and this fucking kid is fucking screaming at me, "Hey, who are you? You don't belong here!" She actually said that. She said that to me. This kid's fucking 9, if she's a day, maybe. That's what I think this ghost guy's like.
Dude, that's a lie, dude. That's an absolute lie.
Is that a good story?
With the side of trans right. What do you mean, Nashville?
What the fuck is he talking about?
All right. Look, I'll talk about that here in a second. I want to talk about what's going on with Silicon Valley Bank.
I could give a shit, motherfucker. What's going on with my goddamn shit?
Federal Reserve should not have
What am I supposed to? Okay, I gotta call the police. Ugh, God. I don't like having to do this shit. I have to get in touch with the men and tell them the dealio with the vehicle, because it's my duty as a citizen. It's my fucking truck. It's covered, so I'm going to get money back. And in order to make that happen, I have to go through a series of steps. One of these steps is talking to the police again. Frankly, they have better things to do with their time. Honestly, I don't really care to deal with this kind of thing. That's kind of why I took these steps to insulate myself from this kind of interactions with the local populace, be they puny or otherwise. I want to have people for this kind of shit. Somebody steals my truck, I want to have another guy go take care of it for me. What's wrong with that? If I had kids, that's how fucking life would go. I'd tell Junior Boy or James or Jackson or where the fuck I named my fucking kid. "Hey, nigger, come here. I called you nigger because you're mine. Go out there and go do something for me." I don't think I would actually name my kid nigger because somebody would take care of that for me, I'm sure. But I don't have any kids. I don't have children. I have nothing. I don't even have minions. I'm self-avowed. I don't have people who do things when I bark orders at them, which is frankly a big bonus up. I don't really care to fucking have people around me at all. So the fact that I can just bark orders at the sky and then 5 minutes later discover that they haven't been done, usually that's to my benefit, since I arrange things that I don't have much impulse control, nor any need to have any. I don't care to adopt children so that I can make them into quasi-slaves. I looked into it. It's too much trouble. I think Angelina Jolie, she did, what'd she get, like 9 of them? I bet she got them at like a group discount or some shit. And I imagine you get 9 kids you save from the fucking, squalor of hut life. I imagine you get them to do something for you. But I didn't do that either. I'm not likely to. I kind of like being alone. Although, I got to listen to things.
Hale credited Ghost and his
That's a lie. That's a damn lie.
He also credited her gender transition
This
to
guy lies
Ghost
a lot.
after many years of
That's a damn lie.
Officials from
the
both
fuck?
the state and FBI are currently looking to Ghost for questioning.
You're
Really?
an asshole, dude. You trolls
Really?
are jerks, man. That is absolutely.
Are they going to question him? I got questions for this
about that.
motherfucker. I'm going to give him a like.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
I bet.
Let alone having you people troll about it.
Uh-huh.
So cut the crap.
This isn't trolling. This is my show.
And Doug Mazzaro said, "Make me
I'm reacting.
wax my carrot when you say Lloyd Austin." Oh, Jesus. Look, all right, I'm trying to do a serious show here, all right? There's a lot of serious subject matters that I want to talk about.
Does he have an auto yeller filter? Or does he do that himself? I'm curious. Like, I could yell like that, but fuck, it would hurt. I remember hearing about Axl Rose and his or her, whatever. What is Axl now? Anyway, the voice was, it's too much.
We got a Ron DeSantis. Also, did you hear about the fire sales in Nashville?
No.
Shut up, dude.
I don't hear about anything.
All right, and take Ron DeSantis off as your name, asshole.
I don't even know who Ron DeSantis is. I don't even know what he did. I don't even know what the significance is of the man. I used to have an eye for politics. I haven't paid attention in some time. I've been otherly focused. You know, ever since a little bit before my fucking cat was murdered or kidnapped or whatever the fuck happened to the damn thing. And since it's a cat, I don't mind saying the thing. I don't mind objectifying my cat. She was a bitch. She still is a bitch, I'm sure. Holy fuck, she wasn't as much of a bitch as what was her name? Juno. Fuck that cat. Holy shit. Jewel and Juno could have had some similarities, but not many. One of them loved me. The other one despised me, I'm sure. Then again, there might have just been two sides of the same coin. But I haven't given a fuck about the fucking governor of Florida. I don't give two shits about Florida. I don't know anybody there. I've been there once, didn't enjoy it. That was a fun time, which I'll tell you the story about some other time.
I'll tell you who they were. They were the people that got the millions in
they were the people. Florida's where I went to get my identification stolen.
Itself stored
by some
in a Silicon Valley bank account. Those were the people
dipshit airhead
that
Bimbet and a scam artist mother.
These were the idiots that realized, oh my God, Silicon Valley Bank doesn't have liquidity. It doesn't have our cash on hand. It doesn't have the cash that they gave us, which was other people's.
You know, if you have cash, I imagine you give a shit. I, on the other hand, I've insulated myself from that. I don't care where it is. Like, somebody keeps track of that shit. Somebody pays attention to that. I don't have time, literally, in the day to do my fucking laundry. I'm not fucking managing money, right? It's not fucking happening. If it did, it'd be done badly.
Venture capitalist money is going to run dry. It's already running
dry. This guy, he's Mr. Fix-It. He does everything himself.
The domino effect of tech companies fall, and it's all because Silicon Valley Bank. Now,
well, I thought he was going to say it's all because they're a bunch of fucking gas-bagging nerds who doesn't have fucking common sense to rub between them. But he went another way. He blamed a bank. Well, I suppose it could be the bank's fault. Like I said, I don't have any fucking knowledge or conception about what's going on in the real world these days. I need to have a middleman, or middle woman, preferably. I want to be very sexist here. I don't want to be surrounded by men. Okay, that's just not. It's not my preference. I don't cotton to it. Mostly, I find men to be boorish and stupid. Myself, no exception. And so, surrounding myself with lesser men to make myself look better is typically done. I'm not going to go that way. No, oh, Christ, no, ew. Just imagining that. It passed ennui down to the nadirs of disinterest, and I'm not I'm not likely to bend on that point.
Or recapitalized by the Federal Reserve's new banking term lending fund.
Like this guy.
They're going to start gobbling up these banks. And
I can't believe you got that sentence out. I'm not living with him. Like, no, I could barely tolerate listening to his show. Fuck. Is it still on? Can you hear it?
So as I said,
yeah, I can fucking hear it. Yeah, he's still on. Fuck it. All right. I'm not going to do an entire thing about this because I got my own issues. I don't know if any of you heard. I don't want to go over them right now in public, but let's just say there are concerns. They're not going to go away. They're going to intensify and accelerate their demands upon my life for my attention, and that's probably well and good. I don't really have time to spend another year sitting around making no money, telling the truth into the microphone and watching the clothes go around. Because for one thing, my clothes dryer, she's broken. So I gotta get a guy in here to either repair the clothes dryer or get a new one. If I knew where I was going to go, that would help. I don't know where I'm going to go. You see, I'm 3 steps into the objective, orient, decide, execute loop, and I'm stymied. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to go. So what's my objective? Well, find out where I'm going to go. Typically, that involves not going anywhere, right? Action without study is pointless, but study without action is fruitless. This guy, I guess I'm going to keep listening to him, but I'm not going to keep on talking because it's tiresome. Nobody's giving me super chats. Nobody's rubbing my shoulder. My shoulder. Oh, Jesus. Am I really going to listen to this guy?
Silicon Valley Bank collapsed because
I'm more concerned about my shoulder. It really fucking hurts.
holders money and venture capital that had it in an account there in Silicon
Wow.
Valley
Imagine.
learned that Silicon Valley had no more liquidity, so they took their money and ran.
This is a surprise.
Jesus Christ, man.
I can't take it. Yeah, so he's off for the time being. I'm gonna put out more content because really I don't have anything else to do, and there seems to be a niche for I don't know, making fun of him. I don't know who else does that. How are y'all doing out there? You doing good? Okay. I'm gonna play that song again because I really really like it, and I really like her. Bye.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
This Mr. Coop. Ransom. Somebody thinks you don't know. They wanted anesthesia. I don't know. That could have been. I picked up 4 months ago that some dingbats were using like anesthesia to kidnap people or something like that. But they're being tracked. So these people are being tracked. And ransom. There could have been. I don't know. Hold on a second before I say some shit that maybe I shouldn't say yet. I also think that if you know that there's some kind of money you stand to receive, I honestly feel like these people, they may not even know it or not, but you're going to wind up changing these people's lives who worked with you. Like, okay, so you were cops. You weren't dirty cops, but you weren't doing anything because you were getting bullied too, probably, right? But now that you stepped up, I feel like these people know that you're a giving person and that you stand this wheel of fortune. This is like with the ransom, this is a lot of money. That these people know that you're going to come into a lot of money, and you know that you're going to break these people off. That's what they know. And it's not in a like opportunist way. They know that these people are trying to kidnap another person because of some ransom money or because they want to hold them for, you know what I'm saying? They're trash. She's a good person, right? They know you're a good person. The cops and the detectives and stuff, the good ones, they know you're a good person, and that's why they're protecting you. Pressure, yep. Under pressure. Track and pressure. Okay. So there may be some kind of money being tracked or something like that, but these people are being tracked. They've been being tracked. They could be finding out that there's been a tracker on their vehicle for months. Somebody, it could be the dirty cops are finding out that there's been trackers on their vehicles and they've been tracked for months. Dedicated to myself now. Sorry. There may be some cops and detectives that know that you don't want to date anymore, and they could just be disappointed, disappointed about that. Maybe they're like, damn, man, like, I wish this person wanted to be in a relationship. For some of you, you actually are in a relationship. For others of you, you're just kind of cool being single because you're just kind of wanting to live in your purpose and whatever this is that you came here to do. Chosen one. So there's some police officers and detectives that know that there's no doubt that this person on the other end is a chosen one, and they are completely in love with this energy that you're in. Like, doing right, standing up, not having any fear, putting bad people away. It's like it ignited something in these people to now want to like do right, or to open their mouths, or you build an empire, you don't steal it. That's why. Whew, chosen one.
The sound of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the God and the chosen one. The sound of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the
When you think about it, putting somebody in jail and offering them bail is a form of ransom. All right, we're gonna abduct you, and you can't go back to your friends until you give us money. That's the state of modern American jurisprudence. I can't talk to my lover, and she can't talk to me, and I don't even know who she is because some busybody down at the Hall of Corruption thinks that they're gonna fucking catch a live one. Oh, well, they sure fucking gave up the whole fucking boat along with the bait, didn't they? Yeah. Here I am sitting here. It's fucking March. I'm about to open up a fucking can of worms no matter what I fucking do with this fucking truck. Somebody didn't have a choice but to ask for sanctuary from the same person who abused us. So good job, Calais County. You've made the day of a whole bunch of fucking people who shall remain nameless. But let me tell you, they are fucking cheered up to their tits with how brilliantly you've handled the arrangements with this little fucking shindig. I get to talk to a lawyer in 11 days. I could hire one and blow your whole fucking kit and caboodle out of the goddamn ocean. I don't really care to do that, frankly. It's opening up another vector for attack, so I'm probably not going to do that. Plus, the last guy quoted me $9,000. $9,000 plus overages for a fucking trial, of which there's going to be 3. It would end up being like a $50,000 legal bill for these fucking people. Dream the fuck on. Fucking give me a double shot of hemlock before I fucking do that. Like not like she's not worth it. I'm the one who's being fucked here, and then you're the one who's holding people for ransom. Your Honor. So why don't you gavel that in, buddy? Fucking you and your little black fucking robe. You're real cute, ain't you?
Shall we? What?